Alright, Comic Heads, Cash Cow back with another video. Today we're going to do something different. We're going to start off with my 5 Cash Cow key comics of the week. Right? So this is not nothing done to be like, oh, $30 is all you need to invest in this, or $40 is this. Nah, we ain't going to do none of that. We're going to do it different. So I'm going to give you 5 comics. I'm going to kind of list the price range that I see them going for. The reason why they're a key comic. Possibly here and there. Some future, aspirations of them. Some comics won't be. But that's, anybody investing in comics know that's the risk you take. Big risk, a little reward, sometimes big reward, alright? With that being said, we're going to hit them with the first one. Ghost Rider number 2. Alright? Hopefully you guys can see that without the bad glare on that. That is volume number 2. This is the first appearance of Blackout. Now, there's been some speculation that Blackout is supposed to be one of the villains that appears if they decide to do a Ghost Rider series or a Midnight Sun series. It's up in the air with that. A lot of people don't know if they're gonna do like Danny Ketch. They did Robbie Reyes on Agents of Shield. Nobody knows if they're gonna do is it Johnny Blaze? I want to say the first actual Ghost Rider, like the newer Marvel one, not the old Western one. But nobody knows. Nobody knows what Ghost Rider edition you're gonna get. I think kind of from the way it's going, being the fact we've seen Johnny Blaze and we've seen Robbie Reyes, I feel like we're going to see Danny Ketch, but that's just my opinion. That being said, it's the first appearance of Blackout. Right now, I'm seeing these comics go for, I want to say the highest I've seen them go, it's maybe been 20, 25. I feel like anything right now other than that, unless they're buying a graded edition that's a 9 point something or higher, I wouldn't spend no more than $25 to $30 on them. Now you do have newsstand copies, as you see at the bottom there. Alright, so you do have those, so that could net a little more of a pretty penny going further in the future. We'll see how that goes. Alright, that's my first pick of the week. Look out for those guys. Right now, that's pretty affordable, pretty cheap. So, snatch those up if you can. Next, we got The Flash number 141. This is the first full appearance of the Black Flash. Now, it's been rumored because of photos of, what was it, like the stunt double team, the stunt double team appearing in the Black Flash shirts, that he could be the main antagonist in the next Flash, in the first Flash movie. Now everybody knows a lot of stuff is going on with Ezra Miller, so we don't know how that's gonna go. We don't know if they're gonna recast Flash or if this is just smoke they're blowing. Nobody knows. But this comic has actually seen a pretty good game lately. So, right now, I've seen high grades going for 50, maybe more. Low grades going for the 30-20 mark. If you're buying a high grade, okay, I can see the 50. Anything look like a low or mid grade, I would say honestly $20 to $30 would be the most you spend on this comic right now. Like a year from now, the comic could be worth more than that. That's just how it is. That's how it appears. It appears like that, and then a year later, it's the hottest thing on the planet. Now we have seen the Black Flash before on the CW series, so that also can give you some, give you guys some hope as far as going on in the future and what you choose to pursue or what you don't pursue. Now with Flash, you have to be careful because you have Reverse Flash, you have Professor Zoom, you have Zoom. You like I said, you have Reverse Flash, Zoom, Black Flash. You have a few enemies that they could really start off with. They could start off with Gorilla Grodd. Nobody knows. Captain Cold, Heat Wave, like any of these characters they can start off with. So that being said, guys, this is my second pick of the week. Honestly, I've seen high grades go for up to 50. Low grades go probably in the low or middle grades go towards like the $20 mark. So honestly, that was my range of the window. I wouldn't spend no more on that right now. We'll see how that goes further on in the future with the uncertainty of Ezra Miller. See how he's doing. See what they're gonna be doing, willing to go forward in the project. Keep your fingers crossed. Wouldn't mind seeing a Flash movie. I think he was pretty good. He was one of the bright spots in Justice League. Alright? Number 3 pick. Got the Champions #1, the second print. Now this comic has quite a plethora of print runs. Like, don't even get me started. You got an Alex Ross variant. You got all type of stuff, right? Now, the reason how you can tell it's a different print run, like you have the sketch variant, which I have also is somewhere in my pile somewhere in one of my boxes. The C. If you guys see that, see how normally the Champion C is like a yellow or a gold. This one is blue. This second print is actually more valuable than the first print. I've seen high grades going for right now raw up to like $40. I wouldn't recommend spending no more than 40, maybe 50 or 60 depending on how it goes on this raw. Now graded, different story. I can't control graded. I really can't. I can't predict the future on what that holds. But right now, I've seen high go for 40 to 50. Sometimes 60. Alright, be on the lookout for that. I feel like the Champions are going to be a very big part that's going to be used further on in the future. I feel like eventually they're kind of going to push away from the Avengers part and kind of form the new group, which you're seeing Miss Marvel now. You know that Nova's coming and they're going to do a backstory with Richards, and then they're gonna bring it to the new story with Alexander, so you're never gonna see him. You've seen Miles Morales in the animated version. I feel like eventually he's gonna get his MCU version. You got Viv Vision, who's gonna come into play eventually. Are they gonna make a new Hulk with the Braun? Like I feel like they're on their way towards that, guys, with the Champions. So with that being said, stay tuned on that. That's my number 3 pick of the week, alright? Number 4. Alright, almost winding down here, guys. We got the Avengers number 52. It's the first appearance of Grim Reaper, but also the brother of Wonder Man. Now, we have gotten speculation and we've gotten news that Wonder Man is actually getting a series developed. Alright? That being said, this is his brother. So it was kind of speculated beginning when they did WandaVision that he could possibly appear in that series. He didn't appear, of course. But the fact that they had speculation meant they thought about it. So I feel like it's only a matter of time they go that way. Whether it's going to be Wonder Man series, could be WandaVision series. It could be something underground when they finally move towards that. I feel like Grim Reaper has a lot of potential, guys. A lot of potential. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is also, it's either Black Panther fights Captain America for the first time, or it's Black Panther joins the Avengers. It's one of the other things about this key issue. I don't know what it is right now, but I know it's one of those two things. But the fact that he is the brother, the actual brother of Wonder Man, I feel like that's going to be what's going to drive this issue up even more. Because obviously Wonder Man needs antagonists to fight, so why not pit him against his brother? Alright? But with that being said, I have seen mid-grade issues going for maybe $50. I haven't really seen too many high grades of this comic, being it's a Silver Age. I would honestly say the ones I have seen have been close to the $100 mark, maybe pushing it a little past that. I would be looking to spend like $50 to $100 on this. All right, but that issue, I feel like once this got future potential on it, guys. If he actually appears in one of those series, I feel like this issue is gonna get hot in a hurry. All right, that's my number 4 pick of the week. Try to get you up one of those. Right now, nobody's really paying attention to it right now because everybody's kind of done with it once he didn't appear on the WandaVision, but he did get a spike in that. So every time it's kind of rumored that a character's gonna get a spike, his value he or she value tends to go up a little bit more. All right, just telling you to invest in it. Never know. Number 5, last pick of this week. All right, if you guys like the content so far, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit me up. I answer all your comments. I respond to the comments. I appreciate anything you guys do. But with further ado, the number 5th pick of the week, we have Marvel Spotlight number 2. This is the first appearance and origin of Werewolf by Night. This character has so much speculation on them. You know that they're gonna premiere a Werewolf by Night Halloween edition for him. Now, do that lead to Werewolf by Night Legions of Monsters? Does that lead to Werewolf by Night? Like, you don't know. Are they gonna premiere the Jack Russell version, which is this one? Or are they gonna premiere the what is his name, Garcia, something like that on that stand, right? It's 2 different versions of them. I kind of feel like they're gonna premiere the first one, but at the end of the day, no matter if they premiere the first one or not, that comic, yeah, that will see some gains, that will get very hot, but people are still going to go back to this first appearance of the original character. It does not matter. To me, the way the market has shown it, that once a character appears, even if it's like the newer version of them, the original version is a classic. It cannot be made again. Hey, it's the time-tested classic, alright? I am interested to see how they do as far as the Midnight Suns roster, if they follow the Legions of Monsters story. I feel like Marvel is playing with a full deck for the first time, and they can go any direction that they choose, and that is what makes it exciting. Now, this comic is starting to see quite a few gains. Honestly, if you want this comic, you're gonna pay triple digits for it. So honestly, I respect for a decent grade to spend maybe 200, maybe a little bit more on it. It's getting pretty pricey, but I don't feel like it's seen everything yet. I feel like it has legs to grow, room to go upward. I I feel like now is the perfect time to get on that train and ride it because once that Halloween special comes out, or once it's confirmed that he's going to be used more in the MCU, you can forget about it. Alright? That is my number 5th pick of the week. This is my first edition of Cash Cow Key Comics of the Week. You guys like the content so far? Subscribe, comment. Hey, hit me up with some suggestions. What would you guys like to see? Alright? That being said, Cash Cow out.